Before diving in, remember, this video serves purely for knowledge purposes. We're about to embark on a journey to the realm of critical thinking, a mental playground where ideas are dissected, arguments examined, and assumptions challenged. Drawing on the wisdom of Western philosophers, we'll delve into the complexities of this art form, which has been celebrated from the times of Socrates and Aristotle. So buckle up and prepare to flex those mental muscles. Stay tuned as we unravel the art of critical thinking. Critical thinking, a concept not so alien, yet often misunderstood. It's like a hidden gem, waiting to be discovered and harnessed to its full potential. But what exactly is it? Imagine you're a detective, piecing together clues, questioning everything, and making connections where others may not. That's the essence of critical thinking. It's about digging beneath the surface, challenging the status quo, and seeking the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Our lives are an intricate web of decisions influenced by our thoughts and beliefs. Critical thinking is our compass, guiding us through this labyrinth, helping us make informed decisions, and leading us to a deeper understanding of our world and ourselves. It's a skill that transcends the boundaries of the classroom or the workplace. It's not restricted to solving complex mathematical problems or deciphering legal jargon. It's about everyday choices, from what we eat, to the media we consume, to the leaders we vote for. It's a tool that empowers us, making us active participants in our lives rather than passive spectators. Critical thinking has been the cornerstone of philosophy since time immemorial. The great Socratic philosopher Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." He challenged the Athenians and now challenges us to question our beliefs, to scrutinize our assumptions, and to seek knowledge. It's not about being argumentative or confrontational. It's about being curious and open-minded. It's about understanding that there's more than one way to view the world, and that our perspective is just one among many. The beauty of critical thinking lies in its universality. It's a skill that can be honed by anyone, irrespective of their background or education. It's about being a lifelong learner, constantly seeking to improve and grow. Critical thinking is not a destination, but a journey. It's an ongoing process that requires practice, patience, and perseverance. It's about making mistakes, learning from them, and constantly striving to do better. So how does one cultivate this art of critical thinking? Let us delve deeper. Plato once said, "Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance." This ancient wisdom underscores the importance of critical thinking. But what is this art? And how can we master it? Let's delve into the techniques used by some of the greatest minds in history. First up is the Socratic method, named after the legendary philosopher Socrates. This method is all about questioning everything, even the most fundamental beliefs and assumptions. Imagine you're presented with a statement like, "All swans are white." Instead of accepting it at face value, you question it. What evidence supports this claim? Are there exceptions? What if a black swan exists somewhere in the world? By asking these questions, you're not just accepting information, you're actively seeking knowledge, and in the process, you're fostering the art of critical thinking. Next, we have René Descartes' method of systematic doubt. Descartes, often considered the father of modern philosophy, proposed that we should doubt everything until proven otherwise. It's like taking a step back and questioning the very fabric of reality. Is the sky really blue? Or is it just a perception of our senses? Is the world around us real or just a dream? This method may seem a bit extreme, but it's a powerful tool for developing a critical mindset. Now let's illustrate these methods with an everyday example. Suppose you read a news article claiming that eating chocolate boosts memory. Instead of accepting this claim, you apply the Socratic method and start asking questions. Who conducted the study? How was it carried out? Are there any conflicting studies? Then, you apply Descartes' method of systematic doubt. Can you trust the source? Is it possible that the study was biased or flawed? Critical thinking is not about being skeptical or cynical. It's about seeking truth and understanding. It's about being open to different perspectives and willing to challenge our own beliefs. It's about being intellectually curious and rigorous. Now, having understood these techniques, let's see how they apply to real life. As Aristotle put it, it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. This powerful statement from one of the greatest thinkers of all time sets the stage for our exploration of critical thinking in real life. Critical thinking is not just an abstract concept that philosophers ponder over in their ivory towers. It's a practical tool that we can wield in our everyday lives to make better decisions, solve problems more effectively, and enhance our creativity. Let's start with decision-making. We make countless decisions every day, from the mundane to the life-altering. As the philosopher Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." Applying critical thinking to our decisions helps us examine our options more thoroughly, question our assumptions, and make choices that are more aligned with our values and goals. Next, consider problem solving. Life is full of challenges, big and small. The French philosopher René Descartes, known for his methodical approach to problem solving, once said, "Divide each difficulty into as many parts as is feasible and necessary to resolve it." Through critical thinking, we can dissect our problems, evaluate possible solutions, and choose the most effective course of action. Finally, critical thinking can enhance our creativity. It might seem counterintuitive, but critical thinking and creativity are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they're two sides of the same coin. As the German philosopher Immanuel Kant observed, all our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. Critical thinking sharpens our senses, enriches our understanding, and fuels our creativity. Indeed, critical thinking forms the bedrock of a rational and creative life. By cultivating this skill, we can navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity, wisdom, and grace. Remember, as Aristotle said, it's the mark of an educated mind to entertain a thought without accepting it. So let's keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep thinking critically. "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing," said Socrates. This profound statement from the famed philosopher embodies the essence of critical thinking. It's an admission of our own limitations and a recognition of the boundless potential for learning and growth. So how does critical thinking impact our daily lives? Well, it's like having a secret weapon in your arsenal. It helps you better understand the world around you. Whether you're reading the news, watching a movie, or even engaging in a casual conversation, critical thinking allows you to dissect the information presented, separate the wheat from the chaff, and uncover the deeper meaning beneath the surface. It's like having a decoder ring for life, revealing the hidden layers of our complex world. But it's not just about understanding. Critical thinking also sharpens your communication skills. It encourages you to listen more carefully, to question, and to engage in meaningful dialogue. It fosters empathy and understanding, breaking down barriers and bridging gaps between different perspectives. In essence, it makes you a more effective communicator. And in a world where communication is key, that's a powerful tool to have. And let's not forget decision-making. Every day we're faced with a myriad of choices, from the mundane to the monumental. Critical thinking aids in making those decisions more informed and effective. It allows you to weigh the pros and cons, consider the implications, and choose the best course of action. It's like having a compass guiding you through the labyrinth of life. So, whether it's understanding the world, improving your communication, or making informed decisions, critical thinking is a game changer. It encourages curiosity, fosters understanding, and promotes better decision-making. It's a tool that, once mastered, can dramatically enhance your daily life. As we conclude, remember, the journey of mastering critical thinking is continuous, but the rewards are worthwhile. In the words of Nietzsche, there are no facts, only interpretations. We've journeyed through the intricate labyrinth of critical thinking, unearthing its essence, its art, and its impact on our daily lives and real-world scenarios. Its roots run deep in the soils of philosophy, its fruits bearing the promise of clarity, wisdom, and discernment. As we venture forth, let's foster this invaluable skill, this art of questioning, doubting, and interpreting. As we part ways, keep questioning, keep doubting, keep thinking critically. For as Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am."